Hello goat lovers, this is Crystal with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. What started with 4 chickens and 2 goats quickly grew into a lifestyle. So we moved, got more land, and of course, more goats. Follow our adventures as we grow our herd, our food, and our family. So that was their very last milk feeding. They're all old enough to be weaned. So this week what we've actually been doing is only giving them 1 feeding, just the morning feeding, whereas before we had given them 2, morning and night. So we cut back last week for their evening feeding, and they weren't very happy about it, but it's getting better. You know, it takes some time for them to get used to it, but that is going to be their last morning milk feeding. So no more milk, which means we're going to have a lot of it for ourselves. So it's probably going to be pretty loud around here for about a week or so. Huh. You're all just growing up. So because these guys are 8 weeks old now, some are a little older, you know, they're all right around 8 weeks old, we are going to separate. So you don't want to leave the boys with the girls, obviously, because at about 8 weeks old they can impregnate the does. So at 8 weeks old, that's when we separate them. They're going to go into 2 different pens. So today's their last day together, so we're just letting them out and play so they can have a little room to run and romp and have fun. One more day. So Kaylee has been working her butt off and saving all of her money, and she just got herself this new little car. What is it, Kaylee?
A Pontiac.
It's a Pontiac Grand Am. She looks pretty cute in it, and I like it better because she doesn't have to drive my truck. So she still doesn't have her license. We're still working on that, but she's doing pretty darn good with it. She has also became the manager at her job, which is ridiculous because she's 16 and she was only working there for 2 months before they promoted her to manager. So good for her. She's a hard worker, and they think so as well. So that's the story on Kaylee.
Yep.
So because we're weaning the babies, and they are no longer going to be using any of the milk, it's all for us, we're going to get into some hard cheeses. So currently, I'm getting enough anyway that I can do my farmer's cheese, I can do the occasional mozzarella, and I make enough ice cream for the family for a week, plus all of the milk that we drink, which we drink a lot. So now we're going to have an abundance, just a lot of milk. So I'm really excited to be able to get into the hard cheeses. It's something we've wanted to do for quite some time. It's a lot of learning, and it's also, you have to buy the products to make it. So I'm about to make a large purchase on Amazon for all of the hard cheese making supplies that I need. So, yeah, guys. So you guys remember that amazing quilt that Life's So Crazy sent baby Iris? Well, Alexa got around to getting some pictures. They're actually her 3-month-old pictures with the blanket, so they turned out really amazing. So while we were all at the fair showing goats a couple weeks back, Derek was home working his butt off trying to get the garden planted, and we did add a couple more garden beds. So he was here doing all of that hard work. And now everything is starting to sprout, so I'm pretty excited about that. We of course got, we got our tomatoes, we have the cucumbers, we got green beans, we have sunflowers, miscellaneous other flowers just to make it pretty. We have squash, we have lettuce, of course, radishes, carrots, onions. So a ton of things got planted, and again, they're all starting to sprout. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little corner bed, 8, and then those ones along the fence there, which are snow peas, they are coming to their end, but we have really been enjoying them. So these 2 garden beds is what we got through the winter on, and we got the onions and obviously our herbs there, and our lettuce that we've been eating on is definitely coming to its end. So we got some backup right behind it, so no worries there. But this is where our Roma tomatoes, and they're coming in. You guys see them? So we got a whole row of Romas, which they're so tiny. I mean, obviously everything here that's still edible and still growing for us, we're not going to just tear out for no reason. We'll keep it be until we have to, or until it just doesn't produce anymore. So same thing goes for over here. Potatoes is something we got, a big old bed here of potatoes. They're starting to pop up already here and there. So, and then along that back fence are green beans. So we planted the green beans so that they can trail us up the fence, which is going to be awesome. Oh, and back there, that whole back row as well is green beans. Right, this here is a half a bed of potatoes, and then we got more lettuce, things popping up here. There's some of our squashies. And then yeah guys, so we got all kinds of things sprouting. I can't wait to be able to pull the garlic. Let's see. Oh, that's our cucumbers. So again, they'll just be able to trail us up the fence there. And then yeah, we're still getting just a couple snow peas, but not many anymore. And then right here, this is going to be our row of cherry tomatoes, which are sprouting as well. So, over here's more lettuces, radishes, carrots, spinach. So, pretty awesome everything's growing in like that. My husband does such a good job with the garden. Can't wait to see it all actually grown in, with everything trellising on the fence and everything. It's really going to be pretty this year. So, and it's huge. So really, really happy about the garden for this year. Speaking of things growing, we still have a ton of wildflowers out there, and they just continue to bloom, even a couple more. So I'm going to show you. I got some more footage of it just because it's so beautiful and it's not always here. So I'll show you. 10,000 subscribers, guys. So the girls are super excited. They wanted to say thank you. 10,000 thank yous to all of you who are subscribed, all of you who watch our videos and support us. You want to say thank you? Quite the achievement. We've been working pretty hard at our YouTube channel, and excited to see what the next year brings, guys. So please stay along with us.